National Security Act 1980 (NSA) is a significant Indian law aimed at preventive detention concerning matters of national security and public order. This act permits limitations on individual freedom and preventive detention for the sake of public safety and order. Despite its intended purpose of preventing potential threats, the National Security Act has faced criticism for its potential for abuse and violations of fundamental rights, sparking debates about necessary reforms to ensure a judicious balance between national security imperatives and individual rights. National Security Act 1980 Overview. National Security Act (NSA) 1980 is a preventive detention law that allows the central and state government to detain individuals without formal charges or trial. Enacted by the Indian Parliament on September 23, 1980, it empowers authorities to detain individuals without formal charges for up to 12 months, extendable with fresh evidence. Historical background. The National Security Act traces its root to colonial era laws like the Bengal Regulation 3rd 1818, Defence of India Act 1915 and the Rowlatt Act, which enabled arbitrary detentions. Post-independence. After independence, the Preventive Detention Act 1950 was enacted, expiring in 1969. The Maintenance of Internal Security Act (MISA), enacted in 1971, was repealed in 1978 after widespread criticism for its misuse during the emergency 1975 to 1977. The National Security Act, introduced in 1980, aimed to balance security with safeguards. National Security Act 1980 Objectives. National Security Act 1980 aims to prevent a person from engaging in any activity that could jeopardize national security. The government may detain an individual to prevent any potential threat or disturbance to public order. Under normal circumstances, an arrested person has rights including being informed of reason for arrest, the right to bail, court appearance within 24 hours, and legal counsel. However, under the National Security Act, these rights are suspended, allowing for detention without disclosure of reasons for up to 10 days and no legal representation before an advisory board. National Security Act Constitutional Framework. Article 22(3)(b) of the Indian Constitution permits the use of preventive detention laws, allowing limitations on personal freedom in the interest of maintaining state security and preserving public order. However, Article 22(4) states that preventive detention cannot exceed 3 months unless an advisory board comprising qualified judges deems it necessary. National Security Act 1980 Provisions. National Security Act (NSA) 1980 empowers the government and law enforcement agencies to take preventive action in certain cases to maintain national security. The National Security Act of 1980 includes several key provisions. Power of detention. The National Security Act authorizes both central and state government to detain individuals who are disrupting public order or obstructing the delivery of essential supplies and services to the community. Grounds for detention. Individuals are detained when there is prejudice against India's defense, relationship with foreign nations, or security. It can also be used to prevent someone from acting in a way that jeopardizes the community's ability to maintain essential supplies and services. Detention period. The National Security Act allows for preventive detention where an individual can be detained without charge for up to 12 months. The government may extend the detention if it determines that the individual continues to pose a threat. Advisory boards. For the National Security Act, the central government and each state government shall establish one or more advisory boards as needed. An advisory board must review the detention within 3 months of the date of detention. The board, consisting of 3 members who are qualified to be High Court judges, must report whether there is sufficient cause for the detention. Appeal. The detainee may appeal to a High Court advisory panel, but he or she is not permitted to have a lawyer present during the trial. Protection of action taken in good faith. No suit, prosecution, or other legal proceeding shall lie against the appropriate authority or any person for anything done or intended to be done in good faith under the Act. Temporary release. The appropriate government may direct that any person detained following a detention order be released for any specified period, either without conditions or subject to such conditions specified in direction as that person accept and may at any time cancel his release. National Security Act 1980 significance. National Security Act significance lies in empowering the government to preventively detain individuals who pose threat to national security or public order, ensuring proactive measures against potential disruption and maintaining internal stability. Preventive detention. The National Security Act allows for the detention of individuals to prevent actions that could harm national security or disrupt public order. For instance, the Act has been used to detain Kashmiri politicians in the context of Article 370 of the Indian Constitution as a preventive detention measure. Deterrence. The possibility of being detained under the National Security Act can deter individuals from engaging in activities that could harm national security or public order. Special powers for sensitive regions. The National Security Act grants special power to authorities in sensitive regions such as border areas or areas prone to terrorism, allowing them to act swiftly and decisively to maintain peace and security. Balancing national security and civil liberties. It represents a delicate balance between safeguarding national security interests and ensuring the protection of civil liberties. National Security Act 1980 criticism. National Security Act is criticized for enabling arbitrary detention without trial, lacking transparency and accountability, and being misused against activists and minorities, thereby raising concern over civil liberties and human rights. Arbitrary detention. The Act has been widely criticized for vesting the government with arbitrary power, which is frequently abused by the authorities. Authorities may misuse it to stifle opposition or target political adversaries. Against the principle of natural justice. Some critics argue that the Act violates Article 22 of the Constitution and various provisions of the Criminal Procedure Code that protect an arrested person's rights. For example, the arrested person is required by the CRPC Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita to appear before the nearest magistrate within 24 hours, but the NSA makes an exception. Lack of transparency. The opaque nature of the detention process under the National Security Act makes it challenging to monitor and prevent human rights abuses. Absence of data. National Crime Records Bureau (NCRB) does not include cases under the National Security Act in its data because no FIRs are registered. As a result, no precise figures for the number of detention under the National Security Act are available. Violation of fundamental rights. It opens the door to serious violation of the detained person's constitutional right. For example, a person can be detained for up to 3 months without the executive authority's decision being reviewed by the advisory board. The detainee may be subjected to unlawful torture or abuse during the 3 months. Low conviction rate. Many detentions under this act have not led to convictions, indicating a potential misuse of the law or the lack of substantial evidence to justify the prolonged detention. For example, in 2021, Allahabad High Court quashed 94 out of 120 orders under the National Security Act. National Security Act 1980 Way Forward. National Security Act 1980 Way Forward involves ensuring transparency, periodic judicial reviews, and legislative reforms to prevent misuse, protect civil liberties, and balance national security needs with constitutional safeguards for individual rights. A stronger judicial oversight. Implementing a stronger judicial review mechanism can ensure that detentions under the National Security Act are subjected to rigorous scrutiny, preventing arbitrary or politically motivated detention. Reform through amendment. Certain provisions of the National Security Act, such as those stating that detainees have no right to be represented by a legal representative before the advisory board, must be amended. Introduce sunset clauses. National Security Act does not have a sunset clause to prevent prolonged incarceration without trial. Duration of detention should be limited or reviewed periodically. Protecting civil liberties. Balancing security measures with the protection of civil liberties is crucial. Any reform should prioritize safeguarding fundamental rights, including freedom of expression and the right to a fair trial. Enhance transparency. Increase public access to information about NSA detention, including reasons for arrest and details of the detention process.